Hey, everybody. So, I am live today with Yarn Everywhere podcast episode 4, and I can't wait to share some stuff with you. So, the January Yarn Club boxes have been shipped out. Yay! It was quite a weekend, but I got it all done, and my assistant was able to come on Sunday, and we were able to get everything shipped out. So, I'm super excited to have that done and out of the way. And now it's like the best part of it is waiting for my Yarn Club members to get their box because I can't wait for them to see everything that is in store for them in the January box. So I had this idea. I started doing unboxing videos on my YouTube channel, and I always did them after the fact. And I'm like, you know what? Why not go ahead and record it while I have all of the boxes here with all of the colorways? So I decided to do that this time, and it went so smoothly. The hardest part is not posting the video before my Yarn Club members get their box. I did put a poll up though on, I think it was just Facebook, but I'm not sure. Sorry, excuse me. Um, to see that if you were a member of the Yarn Club and you had a chance to watch the video and see what was in your box before you got it, would you watch it or would you be able to wait? I think I would have to watch it. So let me know. Would you not be able to contain yourself and watch it and kind of ruin the surprise factor, or would you actually prefer to see it first? Because I'm debating on if I'm going to wait to upload the videos or have them up so people can kind of like see them before they get their box. I don't know. I personally think I don't think I'd be able to contain myself. Like I would want to see, and then I don't think I would be disappointed when I got my box. But right now I'm gonna wait, I think at least a week or two after they ship out, to make sure Yarn Club members get their box before I post any kind of video. Because I don't wanna ruin the fun for anybody, and this is something new, and I don't wanna just, like, um I don't wanna change a bunch of stuff without, testing it out first. So, but I'm super curious what your preference would be. So, let's see what I have to share with y'all today. So, I talked about Yarn Club. So my whips, I don't really have anything new going on. I haven't really felt that great this week, so I've kind of tried to just rest. Um, I did finish the Sunshine coffee cozies. I wanted to have 10 of these done before I took them to the local tea shop, and I ended up having more than 10. So I'm pretty tickled about that. And I went by and dropped those off on, I believe it was Tuesday. So I'm super excited to have that done. And then I've just been making more. I think I'm going to put them in my Etsy shop again. I had to deactivate the listing because I just couldn't keep up. Um, so I have some more just kind of like ready to go. So I think I may do that. I don't know. I'm going to see how fast they sell locally and make sure I can keep up with that before I tackle Etsy. So I can get about 3 cozies with one skein of this yarn. And I love this cotton in the color brights. This is my most popular and requested color when it comes to the coffee cozies. So when it's on sale, I just buy a ton of this, and that's usually what I make them with. So I get 3 out of that, and then I have a little bit left over. So then I just make the sunshine coffee cozies for like a hot cup. So I've been making these 2 with my scrap yarn. I have so much like let me see if I can like little bitty things here. And I love this yarn, so I don't want it to go to waste. So I just ball it up and make these sunshine coffee cozies with them. Oops. And they're so cute. Um, so that's what I've been doing. I've just kind of been binge crocheting these. I did change the color up for one of these because I really like this color too. So yeah, so that's my whips. I'm still working on my knit shawl, and I'm still working on the Brecken cowl with the coffee shop collection colors. I just kind of rotate those, but for the most part, I've really been focusing on the Sunshine, tea cozies until I could get, like, a good stockpile of them. And then I've been working on another kind of work in progress. It's not crochet or knit related really. Um, and haven't really talked about this like publicly, but I'm gonna go ahead and share it with y'all. I want to start a membership group for other women, like fiber artists that want to either start their business or they feel like they're just stuck in their business and they're just like, I'm stuck. Like I want to grow and I want to do all this stuff, but I don't know where to focus. Um, so that is something else that like I'm really, really passionate about. I'm really passionate about um, women entrepreneurs, women in business, and I've taken a lot of, like, coaching groups, coaching courses, all these things, like business coaching, and one of the things that I felt was missing was, like how do I say this? Sorry. This is the bad part about going live is I can't, like, edit out these parts where I'm thinking, um, is you can have all the strategy. Like, you can learn all these strategies and all these great things. Don't get me wrong, like, that's super important. Strategy, marketing, all of that, like how to talk to your customer, how to find your customer, all that stuff. But if you aren't willing to make some, like, shifts, some mindset shifts in the way that you're thinking and, things like that, like, all the strategy in the world isn't gonna help you. And that's what I was looking for more than anything, and it wasn't until I read a lot of books and a lot of podcast and listened to a lot of podcasts and things that I really started working on some mindset shifts and just kind of like changing my perspective and changing the way I thought about some things. So that's what I want the group to really focus on is just some of the shifts that you have to make. And I'm really, really passionate about it because every time I shifted my perspective, I've seen growth in my business. And so that's what I'm really, really passionate about. So I'm putting together a bunch of like content and stuff. I'm one of those people, like, I learn as I go. And I don't want to sit here and overthink it and have everything absolutely perfect because then I will never actually launch this thing out into the world. And of course, with that comes all kinds of self doubt and imposter syndrome and all of these things. But I'm trying to push past that because I really believe that people need this. Like, there's women that need to hear this, and they need somebody just to come along beside them and be like, "Look, girlfriend, I've been where you're at. Let me help you. Like, you have the potential for success inside of you, and I wanna help you see that, and unlock that and really hone in on your skills." So, I can go on and on about that, but that's something else that I've been working on this week. I finally come up with a name. It's gonna be Makers Momentum Inner Circle. So I'm really excited about that, and so now I'm just focusing on I want to have 3 months worth of content before I, start taking on, members. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, and I'm hoping to launch that. I was really hoping to launch that in February, but it may be the end of February or early March. So, so I'm just kind of like putting that out into the world. It's like now that I've put that out there, I'm gonna have to um, get in gear and really like hunker down and focus on doing all the things. Okay, so what else? Oh, I have finally updated the simple cotton washcloth pattern with my new template and new pictures and all the things. Haven't gotten a blog post up yet, but I will link below to the old blog post so you can check that pattern out if you want to. And so if you saw the episode last week, I talked about something fun coming for Valentine's and I showed you a little sneak peek. Well, I'm super excited. Um, I wanted to do some Valentine mystery bags. I love mystery bags because I think they're so much fun. But I know some people really don't like mysteries and they don't really like to be surprised. So I did a poll on my Instagram stories and on Facebook to see like, if you're buying yarn, do you wanna see it or do you wanna be surprised? And the majority of the people are like, "I wanna see it." So I felt like in the pictures, having a little sneak peek of the colorway, I thought that would be a really good compromise. So that way, like, you can kinda get an idea what the colorway looks like, but you're not seeing all of the yarn. Um, so those are now live on the yarn shop. If you are in my yarn club, you found out last night. And if you're on my email list, you got an email today about it. And I'm going to show y'all a sneak peek on here. I showed you last week um, a little glimpse of this one. And this one's called Cinnamon Hearts. I'm going to try not to show the whole thing. There you go. Isn't it pretty? So I don't dye a lot of red yarn. I don't really know why, but I'm just not drawn to it. But once I see it, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So this is Cinnamon Hearts. This is one of the colorway options. Um, the mystery bag will have your yarn colorway that you choose on the weight that you choose, and then it'll have a mystery fun item or mystery gift. So that is one of the colorways. Y'all know I can't just do one colorway. Like I have to do 3 or 4. I have been able to used to I was like all over the place and did a ton, but I'm trying to limit it to 3 or 4 because I know if I have too many options, I'm just gonna kind of like freeze and not do anything. Okay, so here is the other, and I think this one's my favorite. This one's called Crush, and I'm kind of crushing on it. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I had this idea in my head that I really wanted to do like a deep burgundy, and then I wanted to do like a light red, and then after that, a really bright pink, and then after that, like a really light pink. I don't think that was light pink. Let me see. Mm, The light pink really kind of blends in with that bright pink there, but it's like a reddish pink. Anyways, it's gorgeous. So this one's called Crush, and I think this right as of right now, I think this is my favorite. Y'all know, like I gotta pick favorites, and then I'm not fully committed. Like that may change daily. So this is Crush. This is my sock weight, and let me see. The middle one is the worsted, and this one is my DK weight base. So I'm running out of room. Let's put this over here. All right, and now the other one. This one is called Candy Hearts, and I did a really, really light pale pink base color. And then I did my favorite technique, which is speckling. And then I just speckled, as you can see, purples and reds and pinks. And there's a little bit of aqua in there um, over it. And then I flipped it, and there was still a good bit of water in the pan, and that was what caused the speckles to run, and that's why you see some speckles of color and some parts of, like, long strips of color, and by having the water in the pan is what caused that. So, then I flipped it, and I just repeated it on the other side, so you can see, like, the really, really pale pink and then all the other colors, and this made me think of the fun little candy hearts, like the little conversation hearts. So this is the other colorway option. And the last one is Must Be Love. Y'all know I'm all about pink right now. Mainly, oops, mainly blushy, dusty rose pinks, but I'll take some bright pink in there too. Show y'all this. This one, I think I already told you, it's called Must Be Love. Oh my gosh. Like, with the lighting in here, you can just see, like, there's some really bright pink in there. So this one is just I didn't dye a base color. I literally just speckled, like, 5 different, pinks over it. There's some fluorescent fuchsia. There's one of my new pinks. I think actually there's 2 of my new pinks in here, but I had really a lot of fun with this one. And this is my DK base. This is my sock base, and this is my medium worsted weight base. I really wish you could see. Here we go. So those are the 4 Valentine colorways for the mystery bags. Not so mystery bags. I almost put not so mystery bags, but I'm like, just gonna go with mystery bags because the gift is still a mystery, and I cannot wait for y'all to see the gifts. So there's I'm not even gonna say anymore because I will and next thing you know, I'll be across the room showing y'all the gifts, so I'm just not gonna say anymore. You'll see. Okay. What else? Oh, I have a little bit of new yarn added to the shop. My yarn club members each month, right before I do ship outs, they get to shop my yarn first and they can add the yarn to their yarn club box without any additional shipping. So usually a lot of my colorways don't make it into my yarn shop. Um, but I dyed a good bit of this one. So this colorway, I think I tried to show you this last week. This is Flirt, and I'm obsessed. And I need y'all, if you love this colorway, I need you to save me from myself because I want to keep it, especially this one on sock weight. Okay, so last night, literally, I was dreaming about this color. So if it doesn't sell, this is what my plan is. I am going to dye a like really nice charcoal, and then I'm gonna dye this I can't remember what the actual name of that color is, but it's like a purpley pink. I'm gonna dye 2 tonals to match with this and make something because I think that I just think that would be just gorgeous worked up together. So that's my idea for this if it doesn't sell. I'm so impatient. Like I'll keep my eye on it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait at least a week because otherwise yeah, I would just keep all the yarn. And then I have I think 4 of these on worsted weight. Yeah. So there's 4 of these flirts on worsted weight, and then there's only 1 on sock weight. And I think that's really all of the new yarn that I have added to the shop. I had dyed up a bunch of yarn right before I did ship outs, and I just with my assistant not being able to come, there was just no way that I would have been able to get everything I needed to get done, plus get all of that added to the shop. So there'll be a shop update coming soon. So that oh, I can't wait to show you this other one. Oh, the berry fade set. This is the other one that's in the shop. Yes, I'm redneck, and I zip tie these together because I don't want them to get mixed up with the other yarn, and it's a set. So yeah, I zip tie. But this is the berry fade set. There's one of these left on worsted weight, and if you've seen my knit shawl whip, I'm using this exact colorway but on sock weight, and it is beautiful. Okay, so that's as far as my yarn shop update. And now I wanted to do this week, but y'all, I just have not felt good. I have an old dog, Zoe. I'm sure you've heard me talk about her. And she's a little bit spoiled and she's just old. So I don't really know what her deal is, but she doesn't let me sleep. Doesn't let me sleep. I don't know if she's getting her days and nights mixed up, if she just feels like she has to go potty every 30 minutes. I don't really know what it is, but she's now waking me up 2 times at night, usually from 12:30 to 1:30, and then usually anywhere from 3:30 to 5. And so it's like just when I finally like get that deep sleep that I need, my dog's waking me up. Um, so I think all of that has just kind of caught up with me. And then with the crazy weather change, I'm fighting like an ear infection. So, anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and whine, but I just had to take it easy this week. So all the fun stuff that I wanted to do, um, just didn't happen. But this is gonna happen soon. So I have a bunch of yarn that was either in my personal stash or in my yarn shop that just hasn't sold, which is okay because that means I get to over dye. So this has been in my yarn shop for a while. I don't know why I picked yellow, y'all. I don't. But I thought it was fun with all these. So this is a tweed with all of the colorful tweed specks in there. And it is a fun color. But yellow just it's not the most popular color when it comes to my customer base. So, literally this has probably been in my shop. Well, I kept taking it out of my shop, but anyways, it's been on my shelf for a while. So I think I'm going to over dye. I'm going to have an over dye day, and I plan on going live on my Facebook page so y'all can join in the fun. Um, but I just haven't set that up yet. I was going to actually set it up for today, and I'm exhausted, so I didn't, but it's coming soon. So I think I wanna do purple. I think I wanna over dye purple with that, but I'm not sure. I may do blue. So let me know what you think I should do. So these 2 are definitely in the over dye. And then I have these 2 colors that I mean, they're pretty. They really are a pretty color. These come from my personal stash, as you can tell, because I don't really care how pretty they are. I just kinda hanked them up and threw them in there. And I know, like, I could pair this with something, but I think over dyeing this, oh my goodness, like, I can't decide. I think what I may do, I may just put these in a big round pot and speckle, but I'm not sure. Um, I love doing that because it creates like one of a kind colorways, but I also like taking it like it is and dropping it in a dye pot with dye already in there and over dyeing that way because that's how you get this look. That's what I did with this one is I took a tonal and then hanked it up and dropped it in no, actually, I'm lying. I'm telling you a lie. This one I did not hank up because it was already wet. So what I did is just, once this color, the base color set, I put black, dye in the pot, took the yarn out. Okay, let me back up. I took the yarn out, added black dye to the pot, and then dropped it in there, and that's how I got that look. But when it's dry and hanked up, it gives it a even more, like, in here, you'll have the solid color, like, more of the solid color, and out here, you'll have more of whatever color I dye over with. I wish I had some in my stash, but I think I sold all of the ones that I over dyed with. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have any to show off, but it creates just really pretty yarn. Let's see what else I have here. So this is another one. I don't really know what color I'm gonna over dye this one with, but it's like a, I don't know, a tealy blue, and it has hints of green in there. I don't know if you can even see it in here. So I can't decide on this one. Usually when I get in there and I just kind of start looking, I'll figure it out. So that's another one. Um, okay, so this right here, I have 2 of these, burnt orange. I think I'm gonna do one like a, I don't know, like a medium purple, like not a royal dark purple and not like a bright purple. I think I'm gonna choose like a medium purple. So I'm gonna do one that, and then I think I'm gonna do navy, like the Bears, like Chicago Bears colors, you know. Anyways, so I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. That's my plan. But also, whenever I do live dyes, like my group of enablers, love y'all. My group of enablers will give me even more ideas, and it ends up being better than what my plan was. So we'll see. That's my idea right now. But once they get to talking and talk me into stuff, we'll see what ends up happening with that. Y'all, I have a lot of ones to over dye. I love over dyeing yarn. Um, so I have some purples. Let's see here. Not really sure. Not really sure what I want to do with these. Think of blue. Maybe one blue and one teal. Or I may just speckle. Speckle. Y'all know, like I'm always down for speckling. Or I may speckle this one because it's a lighter and I'm seeing like blues, teal, pink. I don't know. Also kind of thinking about over dyeing that one, like just a tonal solid color. And then pretty sure this one, oh my gosh, this one's called Barbie. Pretty sure this one's gonna be black. There's something about pink and black, y'all. And I can thank my friend Rakina for that. She's the one that got me started on the whole pink and black colors. And so I'm pretty sure this one is gonna be over dyed black unless they talk me out of it and give me another idea. I've been really wanting to I have this really bright, gorgeous Caribbean blue color. I think this is it right here. Right here. And I've been wanting okay, I don't think this is it. The Caribbean blue is a lot brighter than this. But anyways, I've been wanting to take a bright pink and over dye it with blue, but black always wins because I just love that look. So one of these days I'm gonna do that, but I don't know if it's gonna be this time. So there's another one to over dye. And then I also have this one I'm gonna over dye. Again, I don't know. Thinking green. I think I might do like an emerald or I don't know. I'm kind of thinking emerald or maybe a softer green. I think that would be pretty. Maybe to pick up some of those white spots in there. I think that would be really pretty and just kind of give that beachy vibe. So yeah. Okay. So that's my bucket of over dyes that I have sitting here with a note that says over dye me. Um, that's probably going to take several Facebook lives to do, but I'm excited and I can't wait to just like have the energy and to feel better to do that. So we shall see. Let me see what else is on my list here. Oh, I want to show y'all. In previous episodes, I talked about the crochet along I had with my yarn club members. And we did that, and it was so much fun. And I want to show off some of their cows. I had planned on recording this instead of going live, and then at the end, adding the pictures, but I don't know how to do that from a live. So I'm just going to show y'all from my iPad, and we'll just pray that the lighting's good. So here is one from Justine, and she used, what is that? Super Saver and Ombre color. Let me see if you can bear with me until I find the sweet spot there. I had it when I first held it up. Let's see if I can move that down. Well, it's really hard to see. I'm going to see if maybe I can add these somehow in the video once I'm not live. But man, I love the texture of this cowl. And then here's another one by Alicia. I'm pretty sure this is Alicia. Alicia, if I got it wrong, I'm so sorry. Whoopsies. And this, she used the Shades of Purple Zebra yarn. Oh my goodness. I love the way it looked. It worked up. And then she has some of my other favorite things in there. She's got a furls hook, and then she has some stitch markers from the Hooking Reader in there. Again, my lighting's terrible, so you can't really see it, but I'm going to try my very best to see if I can be tech savvy and add these in at the end of this video somehow. We shall see. Technology and I, we're not the best of friends. And then this one's by Carla, and she is Crafty Crochet by Carla on Instagram. You can check her out. And she uses really pretty olive color. I'm really sad about my lighting, y'all. And then this one's from Melissa, and she used one of the red tweeds. Well, that's not helpful. Maybe. I love the way that the tweeds look too. So those are the 4 that were in like a post that I had up in the yarn club. There's several more people that posted pictures, and I need to find those and add those as well. But that was a super fun crochet along. So inside the yarn club, sorry, y'all, I had the hiccups. Inside the yarn club, I try to do at least like a stash bust and square every month, and then every couple of months we'll do like a quick crochet along. So that's really fun. We didn't get a stash busting square. Wow, say that 10 times fast in January, but we're going to actually do that one, I think, this coming up week. Or maybe it's the next week. I need to look. I had a post up in there to see, like, I let them pick in the poll, like, which one, which days and times works best for them, and then I just picked the most popular one. But I'm going to be doing, I don't have it in front of me, my simple cotton washcloth. I'm just gonna base a square off of that because I just love that texture, and it'll just kinda go with the theme this month of, like, with the Bristol cowl, it has, the same stitch in there. So that's what our Stash Bust and Square is gonna be for January, and I can't wait to do that. Um, I'm ready for all of us to have, like, a good stack of squares to where we can start making something with it. I think that's gonna be really fun. Alright, y'all, I think that's all I had for y'all today. So I hope that y'all are doing good and that you are taking some time to just do some selfish crocheting or knitting or whatever your your favorite pastime is. I'm definitely learning to just try to slow down and take some me time. So, I hope that you will do that too. And I will get the description updated here in just a little bit and have links to some of the things that I talked about the blog post with the crochet pattern for the cotton washcloth. And I will also post a link to my yarn shop in case you want to look at any of the yarn that's in stock or if you want to snag you a Valentine bag. um, I have a pretty quick turnaround on the Valentine bag, so mystery bags, so I don't think I'm gonna have them up in the shop very long because I wanna have them, um I have some in stock now, but I don't know how many orders I'm gonna get, so anyways, I wanna have them dyed, dried, and ready to ship out no later than Monday, February 7th. So I don't know how long they're gonna be up in the shop, so if you're interested, grab you, a Valentine bag and spoil yourself for Valentine's. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, and I will be back next week. And until then, happy yarning. Bye.